my name is Dalton, and this is my persuasive speech. On August 1st, 2007, my girlfriend's life changed forever. It started out as any other day. We had been at the beach all day with some friends and went to eat later on at Steak and Shake. Before the waitress could take our order, she received a phone call that anyone with loved ones dreads. Her sister had been involved in a fatal car accident in Ocala, Florida at the young age of 19, and here's a picture of her sister here. You may all be wondering why I'm telling you this story and the reasoning behind it. It's because the way her sister died could have been prevented. It was a senseless and reckless and something so insignificant that took her sister's life that day. Um, Most, if not all, are guilty of it, and it's a growing epidemic in our country that has to stop. Today I urge everyone in this class who drives a car and owns a cell phone to never text and drive. Also, I also encourage you to tell your family members and friends to do the same, because we have been on the worst end of this, and it is not something that I want anyone to go through. First, I want to point out how enormous of a problem this really is, because even though I see people texting and driving every day, personally witness the effects of losing someone to distracted driving, I was still shocked by all the statistics that I found when I went to conduct my research. Distracted driving is any non-driving activity a person engages in that has the potential to distract him or her from the primary task of driving and increase the risk of crashing. Now, three different ways to distract. The first one being visual, which is taking your eyes off the road. Second, manual, taking your hands off the wheel. And last, cognitive, which is taking your mind off of what you're doing. While all the distractions can endanger driver safety, texting is the most alarming because it involves all three types of distractions. Many individuals choose to think that this will just blow over, but the facts say it's only getting worse. Here are some startling facts from distraction.gov that will hopefully help me convince you to keep your cell out of your hands and your eyes on the road. 11 people die a day between the ages of 16 and 28 from texting and driving. Using a cell phone while driving, whether it's handheld or hands-free, delays a driver's reactions as much as having a blood alcohol concentration at the legal limit of 0.08%. Driving while using a cell phone reduces the amount of brain activity associated with driving by 37%. And if you think about that, that's almost half of your brain. Even though my main focus is texting while driving, I encourage all to stop and just learn about other forms of distracted driving, like putting on makeup or eating and drinking, playing with the radio, talking on the phone, and even letting other riders in the car alter your attention. Now, after doing some preliminary research on this topic, I realized that if we don't fix this now, then we will have a huge problem on our hands. And I say it because of this. Our country has become very reliable on our electronic devices and always wants to be in the know. We live in a world where efficiency and just the gossip of knowing what everyone is doing is on a level of priority. Social networking like Facebook and Instagram has a huge impact on accidents relating to texting and driving. And here I have a few pictures of distracted driving, with the car running into a pole, with the driver not paying attention, and a car accident here as well, and someone texting while driving. Now, Dr. Nick Reed composed a study showing that of the people using smartphones for social media, those people are looking down and not at the road 60% more than people who are not. Even though times are changing and are at we're on a need-to-know basis, nothing you have to say is more important than someone's life or even your own life. According to Buzzle.com, a whopping 81% of the United States population admits to resorting to texting while driving a vehicle. In spite of being well versed with the various dangers of texting while driving. Now, this is a massive problem, but even with the little efforts from individuals, it will make a huge difference. In my opinion, if it saves only one life, then it's worth it. Three different ways to help everyone with texting and driving. The first one being just talk about it and spread the word. I have a picture here as well with small they're rings for texting and driving that you can wear on your fingers. So each time you do get in a car and you go down to text and drive, you can see them on your fingers to remind you not to text and drive. Next would be making a verbal promise. So talk to loved ones about texting and driving, getting them to promise to you that they won't, and also you promise to them that you won't text and drive. And also for about $40, parents can download a system called Texecution. It's designed to disable a phone's internet and texting functions when a person is traveling over the 10 miles per hour. So your kids or encourage your friends not to use it. That way when they're in the car, they'll be unable to text or check the internet. Personally, want to at least challenge everyone here to at least mute your phone while getting into your car also, so you won't be so motivated to get to the phone once you do have a notification or a phone call. Okay, nobody and in conclusion, like no one can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending. For my girlfriend's sister and many others who have been taken by the senseless action, it's too late, but it's not too late for us as a country to make a difference. The truck driver that hit my girlfriend's sister was a nice person, and like you and me, who just made a poor choice. Um, people make the right choice when getting into the vehicle to save your life and someone else's. Educate your friends and family, make promises, and when all else fails, find technology that can assist you in making the right choices. And life's too precious to leave a chance, and I'm not much of a gambler. Thanks.